Hello, Jack.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello. Evening.
Hello. I'm sorry if you can't see me. Look at my camera. If I turn it off, it is just this being displayed by my, it is the displayed one is just my profile picture. And then if I open it, it is orange. Okay, so don't close your camera because if you are going to close your camera, if we share the material, then we cannot see each other as well. Okay, open your camera because my camera right
Oh,
now is not working. Jack, open
what?
your camera because my camera is not working. I've been fixing this the whole afternoon, but still no progress at all. Okay, do you celebrate Halloween?
No.
But you said that you have your Halloween costume.
Yeah, but I didn't go anywhere to play Halloween.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
You can back.
So tomorrow is the Halloween. So what will you do tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Hmm.
Today is Halloween.
It's October 31st.
Yes, today is 31st.
Okay, because here in my country we celebrated the Halloween at November 1st and 2. Okay. Okay, so
In my
let's
country,
in your country.
just one day for Halloween.
One
Is today.
okay, it's just one day. Do you do trick or treat?
No, in my country,
Hmm.
just go to a party and play. Just that, not go trick or treat. A little bit, I think that, but when I grow up and I know it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So let us start with our lesson for today. Okay. Okay, so let's have number. Okay, the last time we had is we talk about hospital. Now, the topic is
Blah 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 blah.
there's no blah 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 in the text.
Can you read first for me? See,
It's
for me.
unit 34.
Oh, Oliver goes to hospital.
Okay, what do you think will Oliver do at the hospital?
He will cry.
He will cry?
He.
He will cry?
He.
Oliver is a boy.
Oh,
He will cry. Why do you think he will cry? Is the doctor going to break his leg?
no.
What do you think? What will he do at the hospital?
He will do something and Oliver will very scared.
Okay. So now look at the picture and read the story.
He will
So
say like this. Ho, ho, ho.
Okay, so write some words to complete the sentences about the story. So you can use 1, 2, 3, or 4 words. Okay, look at Oliver now. What do you think has happened to him?
He is happy. His
No, what
leg
do you
is
think? What do
broken.
you think has happened to him?
He has
He has a, what's this? Okay, so he has broken
broke.
legs. Okay, so it's just one. So he has a broken leg because it's just the left side. Okay. Now, who can you see?
Oliver
Okay, so this is a boy. Now, where is he?
in the hospital
In the hospital. So what is he doing?
doing math homework
Okay, so doing math homework. Why is he in hospital?
because he broken his leg.
Okay, so because he broke his leg. Okay, he's broken his leg. Okay, so the first word here is,
Christmas.
okay, what is a Christmas?
A, a Christian holiday.
Holiday. Holy.
Holiday.
Holy.
You're right. You're right along the word holiday.
Oh, I did not write this one. They write it wrong. So it's a holy. So it should be holiday.
Ho- holiday.
That
That celebrates the birth of Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Christ.
How about in your
Oh,
country? Do you also celebrate this one?
yes.
Oh, what do you put on your Christmas tree?
I don't have a Christmas tree. I just put in a big sock.
In front of your door?
No. Oh,
Where?
let me remember.
In the Christmas tree?
No, above my head.
Why
When
did you
I
put it
sleep,
above your head? Okay, so when you sleep, you put it above your head. Okay. Now, let's read this one. Last December,
last December,
it didn't.
my dad had bought. I wish I will have 127 comic, but my dad booked me from 1 to 11.
Oh, it's
When I
far
wake
from
up,
your wish.
I'm very happy.
Oh, but still you are
Last
very
December,
happy.
it didn't stop snowing.
Knowing.
On the day Oliver
One day, again, one day.
one day, Oliver and his friends went sledding on a high hill. When Oliver's sledge hit some stone, he fell and hurt his elbow and
Elbow.
broke his leg. His friends were very worried and quickly ran to Oliver's parents.
Oliver's parents.
His his father came to help. An ambulance took
Oliver.
Oliver to hospital. Oliver will have to stay in the hospital for a few days. The nurse
The
says
nurse says,
very friendly and kind. So at first, Oliver didn't mind.
he didn't
To go,
have.
he didn't have to go to school or do any homework like his classmates. He just lay in the bed in
In
his
his
pajamas
pajamas. It should be pajamas, P-A, not Y. Mm.
and listened to pop music played just on his phone and watch his favorite football team scoring lots of goal on TV. Thus, after duty, Oliver began to feel quite bored and a little unhappy.
Okay, but what happened to your eyes?
But
It's itchy.
on the third morning, Peter window on one of the players and the football team arrived. He brought Oliver a present, a pair of really cool football boots. Oliver's best friend came too. You can borrow my laptop while you here, he said. That afternoon, Oliver had other surprises. Teacher he
appeared.
brought he brought something for Oliver as well, but it was a math homework. I'm sorry about your
Poor leg.
Oliver, he said, but make sure you do this before you come back to school in January.
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 Okay, what happened to Oliver? What happened to Oliver? Why did he end up at the hospital?
Because he fell in the high hill.
Okay, so what is he doing in the high hill?
He sledging.
He is sledging with his friends. Okay. Okay. So now, how about this one? Okay, let's answer this one. So you read the example first. A lot of snow.
A lot of snow fell last December. Oliver hurt his elbow and leg when he was sledging on a high hill with
his friends. Okay, questions. Number 1, you read.
Oliver traveled to hospital in an ambulance.
In an ambulance. Okay, why are you turning your back? Even though my camera isn't working, but still I have my eyes on you. Okay, number 2. And I know you are eating.
Got hungry. Oliver liked the nurse because they were friendly and kind.
Okay, friendly and kind. Number 3.
Oliver had his phone put in hospital, so he could play chess on it.
Okay, chess. Oh. Number 4.
Oliver was bored and felt unhappy after 2 days.
Okay, unhappy after 2 days. Okay, next, number 5.
After 2 days, then
Huh? Okay.
then a football player came
Came.
and gave Oliver some boots.
Boots?
I didn't remember what.
Mm. Number 6.
Oliver's best friend brought Oliver a laptop as well.
Okay, number 7.
On the same day, Oliver's teacher gives him some math homework as well. To as well.
To do as well. Okay, let's check your answer. Okay, so an ambulance, correct. Friendly, correct. Chess, correct. A little unhappy. Okay, so it's football, boots. Okay, so his best friends or Oliver's best friend. Okay, math, homework as well. Okay, so let's talk about adverbs in English. Okay, so what is an adverb? You read.
A word that modify
Modify.
word. Stop it. You are eating quickly.
Okay, so quickly
Wait
is
for me a
an
minute.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. So quickly is an adverb. Okay.
They are talking loudly when they know they are just
Disturbing.
disturbing others. What means
Okay.
disturbing?
Disturbing. That means, so like for example, you have your own group of friends, and then there are another group. There is another group next to your table, and then you've been talking a lot, and then you didn't realize that uh they mm, that you already disturbed them, or they they considered you as because you are so noisy, so they became annoyed to your group. You became annoying to others. That's disturbing. Okay, the other one. Okay, so okay, next, adverbs.
Adverbs are words that
Modify.
other modify more other adverb.
Okay, so
Stop it. You are eating extremely,
extremely.
extremely quickly.
Quickly. Okay, so
They
for example, in this first part, okay, so let's say you are eating quickly, so you are eating at the level 1. Next is extremely, so you are eating at the higher level. Okay, next.
They are talking very loudly when they know they are disturbing others.
Okay, so they are talking very loudly when they know they are disturbing others. Okay, so very, very noisy. Okay, next. How about with
Adverb,
modify adjectives?
adverb are words that modify adjective.
Modify. Modify.
Modify that modify
Yes.
modify
Modify adjectives.
modify adjective. My
Okay.
teacher seems not
Very.
very nice.
Okay, next.
This note, this notebook. It's extremely fast. What means extremely?
Very okay, so extremely. It's very. Okay, so it's very, very, very fast. Okay, extremely, extreme. Okay, next adverbs are words.
Adverb or adverb are words
Words.
that give information about time or place she been. The city size yesterday.
Okay, next.
Do you believe my father now?
Okay, do you
No.
believe? Okay. Do you believe my father now? Okay, so very worried, quite bored, a little unhappy, really cool. Okay, all of these words add something to the adjectives that come after them. So it modifies the adjectives. Okay, so some words make the adjective stronger, meaning more. For example, really, very. Okay, so other makes the adjective less, weaker. So for example, quite a little. Okay, so listen to the story. Draw lines under the differences. Okay, so listen to the story on the audio twice. The first time, you underline the differences between the two stories. The second time, you write the different words in your notebook. Okay, again, listen to the story. Okay, the first time you will hear the audio, underline the differences between two stories. Okay, the second time you write the different words in your notebook. Okay, do you have your paper with you and pen?
No.
Oh, kindly get one. It's because you have to write so that you can have your answer.
Okay.
I will wait for you. I will give you 1 minute to get.
Okay.
Okay, let's start.
34B. John stays in hospital. Listen to the story. Draw lines under the differences.
Last February, it snowed a lot. One Sunday, when John and a group of friends were skiing on a hill near their homes, John suddenly fell and broke his leg. It hurt a lot. His friends were really worried, and one of them ran quickly to tell John's grandparents. An ambulance soon arrived to take John to hospital. Poor John had to stay in hospital. The doctors and the other children there were friendly and kind, so at first John didn't mind. He didn't have to go to school or do lots of homework and exams like his friends did. He just read comics, played chess and other games on his phone, and watched his favourite football team scoring lots of goals on TV. But when the spring holidays started, John began to feel really bored and a little unhappy. But then, May Dawes, a member of John's favourite football team, came into his hospital room. She was carrying a box of candy and a bag that was full of exciting presents. And she wasn't alone. John's cousins followed May into the room. John began to feel much happier and very excited. He was really surprised when his head teacher arrived too. He also brought John a wonderful present, some history homework. "Make sure you do it all before you come back to school, John," he laughed.
Okay. Okay, what did you write? What words did you able to write?
I think I will hear a,
Hmm?
I will hear 2 times, 1 time here, and the next time will write.
So should I play it once again?
Yes.
Okay.
34B. John stays in hospital. Listen to the story. Draw lines under the differences.
Last February, it snowed a lot. One Sunday, when John and a group of friends were skiing on a hill near their homes, John suddenly fell and broke his leg. It hurt a lot. His friends were really worried, and one of them ran quickly to tell John's grandparents. An ambulance soon arrived to take John to hospital. Poor John had to stay in hospital. The doctors and the other children there were friendly and kind, so at first John didn't mind. He didn't have to go to school or do lots of homework and exams like his friends did. He just read comics, played chess and other games on his phone, and watched his favourite football team scoring lots of goals on TV. But when the spring holidays started, John began to feel really bored and a little...
Can I hear again, please?
Okay.
I can write fast.
4B. John stays in hospital. Listen to the story. Draw lines under the differences.
Last February, it snowed a lot. One Sunday, when John and a group of friends were skiing on a hill near their homes, John suddenly fell and broke his leg. It hurt a lot. His friends were really worried, and one of them ran quickly to tell John's grandparents. An ambulance soon arrived to take John to hospital. Poor John had to stay in hospital. The doctors and the other children there were friendly and kind, so at first John didn't mind. He didn't have to go to school or do lots of homework and exams like his friends did. He just read comics, played chess and other games on his phone, and watched his favourite football team scoring lots of goals on TV. But when the spring holidays started, John began to feel really bored and a little unhappy. But then May Dawes, a member of John's favourite football team, came into his hospital room. She was carrying a box of candy and a bag that was full of exciting presents. And she wasn't alone. John's cousins followed May into the room. John began to feel much happier and very excited. He was really surprised when his head teacher arrived too. He also brought John
Very fast. Okay.
When I say stop, you stop, okay?
Okay.
4B. John stays in hospital. Listen to the story. Draw lines under the differences.
Last February, it snowed a lot. One Sunday, when John and a group of friends were skiing on a hill near their homes, John suddenly fell and broke his leg. It hurt a lot. His friends were really worried, and one of them ran quickly to tell John's grandparents. An ambulance soon arrived to take John to hospital. Poor John had to stay in hospital. The doctors and the other children there were friendly and kind, so at first John didn't mind. He didn't have to go to school or do lots of homework and exams like his friends did. He just read comics, played chess and other games on his phone, and watched his favourite football team scoring lots of goals on TV. But when the spring holidays started, John began to feel really bored and a little unhappy. But then May Dawes, a member of John's favourite football team, came into his hospital room.
Okay.
She was
Came
carrying
in to his hospital room. Okay, shall we continue?
Wait, okay.
Okay.
a box of candy and a bag that was full of exciting presents. And she wasn't alone.
Okay.
John
Okay, wait, Jack. Wait. Okay.
Stop.
Okay, so I will continue.
Okay.
Oh. Turn it off.
John's cousins followed May into the room. John began to feel much happier and very excited.
Stop.
He was
Stop.
Okay.
Wait. The first boy, what's his name? Oh, I know. Sorry. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Really surprised when his head teacher arrived too. He also brought John a wonderful present, some history homework. Make sure you do it all before you come back to school.
Okay.
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 School, John, he laughed.
No. That's all
Okay. So,
I have.
what did you write?
I write February, December. Hurts and broken leg.
Hurt and broken leg.
Next one is hurt elbow and broken leg.
Okay.
And nothing and a rock.
Hmm?
Next, nothing and a rock.
Nothing and a rock.
Next is parents.
Okay, so
And-
let's see.
And grandparents.
Okay, there's no parents and grandparents. Okay, next.
Next is doctor and children. And nurse. Next is number 6 is spring holiday and today.
Hmm.
7 is
Okay.
the second is woman, man. I can remember the first
The first.
one. The first the first of the man that give give Oliver a full of books.
Mm.
The next one is box of candy and a present and football boots. Number 9 is John cousin and Oliver best friend.
Mm.
History homework and math homework.
Okay. Okay, so some of your answers are here. Okay. So now, this is Oliver's new game. So what's he playing it on?
His phone. Oh, I have a soccer game like this, many, in my phone.
Oh. Okay. So a phone or a computer?
What?
Where is he playing? A phone or a computer?
A phone. I had said it.
Okay, so it's a phone. Okay. So now, what is a tablet?
A small flat computer that's controlled by touching the screen or using a special pencil.
Okay, as you say, a special pen. Do you have this one?
No,
Oh, what did you have? But do you have a tablet?
no,
Or you're just playing, I mean you're just using your cell phone while
yes. And the laptop that this laptop is mine too.
oh, it's yours. Wow. Okay. Next to it, okay, read and write the missing words. So write one word in each line. Okay, so you have to write your read and write.
I didn't have to go to school again today because I still here in a hospital. So, but I I have met lots of new friend here, and the nurse make us all laugh at a about about a
Uh-huh.
half past 4. The nice nurse came into my room and turned on the TV because the football match was starting. Our team won 2-1.
2 goals to 1. Okay.
Dinner was okay too. We ate meatball, tomato, sauce, and chips. And my mom brought me a great present is the new soccer game I played. It's all evening.
Okay, so it's all evening. Okay, off. Past 4. on. And had or ate. Okay, it's past tense. Okay, that. Okay, how about this one? So listen and write.
34D. John stays in hospital. Listen and look. There is one example.
Hi, William. You're going to visit John in hospital this afternoon, aren't you?
Yes, Mr. Kind.
Good. I hope he's getting better. Can you take him a book? He'll need it for his homework.
Of course. Which book?
His art book.
Can you see the answer? Now you listen and write.
We're studying 20th century
Okay.
paintings in John's class now. Can you tell him that?
Yes. Our class studied that last year.
Which was your favourite painting?
I can't remember.
Oh. Well, I'd like John to read some texts.
What page are they on?
Page 110. They're not very long, and there are only 5 of them.
OK, I'll tell him. What are they about?
They're about one of my favourite artists. His name is Paul Klee.
Sorry, how do you spell his last name?
Klee.
Oh, yes. I remember him now.
And John must answer some questions too. He can do that in his blue book, not the red one. Then perhaps his mum could bring it to school.
All right.
Oh, and there's another important thing. There's an exam after the holidays, so it's important that John does this work now.
Will that be on Monday?
Yes, in the morning.
OK.
And all the teachers are very sorry about his leg. Tell him that.
I will. But John's OK. He's got a computer game all about football. He can play that in bed.
Okay, so when is the day of trip to stadium?
I can't remember because it said too fast. It's blah, 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 blah.
Okay, let's do it the last part.
Yes. Blah, 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 blah,
2.
blah, blah, blah.
He can do that in his blue book, not the red one. Then perhaps his mum could bring it to school.
All right.
Oh, and there's another important thing. There's an exam after the holidays, so it's important that John does this work now.
Will that be on Monday?
Yes, in the morning.
OK.
And all the teachers are very sorry about his leg. Tell him that.
I will. But John's OK. He's got a computer game all about football. He can play that in bed.
Okay. How about number 1? Class learning about.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So it's paintings, 110, Klee, blue, and Monday. Okay, so you got 3 correct answers. Okay, so we will gonna stop on this part because
Very late.
it's almost late. Yes.
Late 5 minutes.
Yes. Okay, so we take too much. Okay, so I know you were excited to sleep. Okay, so take a rest after our class. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jack. Good night.
Bye bye.